just wrapping things up here so I can sit down for a few minutes. Been busy all morning, working, and okay, lost my connection. I went out in the backyard for a minute. I'm gonna fix that. I got to move an antenna up here so I can have a good signal. But anyway, the time to get something cold to drink. So hot outside. I know. Look at all these calamansi they pulled off the tree. A lot of them. Anyway, good. The water's hot. Gonna make some. This water's already cold. They got the cold water plugged in to make cold water. So I'm just gonna get me a nice big glass. I'll go out here and chat with you guys. So, all right. Okay. Anyway, I'm live, guys. Such a mess over here. I've been working really hard to clean it up. Let me find my tripod. Anyway, this morning we're sweeping and cleaning and burning, and what else are we doing? Cooking, pancakes, this one. Everybody's so busy working. It's been a lot of fun, busy morning, but Charm and I need to go to town. And the way we get to town is we have to go down to Kinyanardutai. Catch a boat, pay 5 peso per person, catch the boat over to San Antonio. Then when we get over to San Antonio, then we'll walk to our truck. Hi PK, hi David. Good morning, everyone. Hello, both of you. Good morning, good morning. Boy, we've been really busy this morning. I figured out what's going on with my water though. My big drum up on top of the house, this one you see up there, can't even see it from here. I'm sitting over here in a grill table right now. This big blue drum you see up there, you see the blue line coming down. So what's happening is we filled it up this morning, okay? Then we noticed the barrel back in the back. It's just dripping, dripping, dripping. What's happening is the water's coming from here, going through the house, up the pipe in the back at the tree, and overflowing my barrel in the back. I didn't put a check valve on it because I use that in the back for water flow coming down to the house. So I got a loop here, a U from this big barrel to the small barrel, okay, through the blue pipe. And the only time it's going to stop dripping is if they're actively using the water inside the house, or the small drum is empty, or the big drum's empty. That's when it's going to stop dripping. 1,000 liters of water due to the way it's set up. So the only real option I have is shut off the water in the back, the valve, using only the big tank here until it's empty, then open the valve in the back, use that drum while they refill the big one. Yeah, what I need is a check valve. But the problem is I can't put a check valve going from, if I put a check valve to come from the big barrel going to the little one, I put a check valve to stop the water going that way. You see my dilemma? How's the water gonna go that way? The spring's gonna hold it. So I have to reroute the line, make a new line so that this big barrel doesn't fill up the little barrel. Hello, Mr. Will, how are you? Good morning. You're cooking Angus burgers today, wow. Yeah, we did okay, Will. Weighed and bent, didn't fall. And it's about, I'd say it's probably 30 feet tall. And I'm so happy that tree had no damage, you know. I'll back up here so you can see it. There's the tree right there. And it may be bent a little bit, but you know what? That's okay. It survived, you know. These are all its branches here, so it survived well. The jackfruit tree, on the other hand, right there, didn't do so well. It took the whole top off the tree. The whole top of my jackfruit tree's gone. It took it out. The big apple tree down below fell. It just we were pretty much, we hit really hard. All the bananas are destroyed. It knocked down all my banana trees, broke them in half, just knocked them suckers. So anyway, nothing I can do about that except wait for the babies to get bigger. And then once the babies get bigger, we'll worry about those. Anyway, I'm glad you came in, Will. What we're doing is every day I try to go live for a little bit. I got a little something in my eye from grinding the other day. Still bothering me a little bit. But anyway, the work around here is not going to be done for a while. We have a lot of trees. I got one still on top of my chicken house. I've got one on that broke, still laying on the trampoline because the workers didn't show up today. So I need the worker. I can't do it by myself. These are big trees, you know. And anyway, I got some kids helping me now. They're sweeping off the roof and sweeping around the property and throwing stuff in the fire and burning things, but that's about it. So anyway, wow, it's very nice. We had 9 people in the room already. Thank you guys for coming in. No, they didn't show up either day. And I asked Rosalind, is your dad coming? She said, oh, he's coming, he's coming. It's lunchtime already, still hasn't showed up, so I don't know. I'm having water now, burning up. I loaded up the chariot. I've been working, I haven't stopped working nonstop all morning. But the chariot's loaded now with all the empty water jugs. We're gonna go to town here shortly. I text the lady who sells the mineral water. She's not online. I don't know if they have power. I don't know if they're making mineral water still. No idea what's going on in the town of Balud. I know, I just looked this morning, there's a big tree laying on the power line at the other end of the village. I think that's probably a big part of why they haven't started the gen set here. You know, probably afraid to. Maybe they're going to short something out and burn everybody's houses down or something. I don't know. But I'm completely off the grid, so I can give a hoot what happens to the village power here. Honestly, the way they treated us, you know, long-term residents, we're paying the highest electric bill of anybody in here. And then they shut my power down to 70 watts. You can't survive on 70 watts. So they're off. I disconnected their freaking wire from my house completely. Told my brother-in-law who runs the generator for the company here, I told him, I said, I'm off the grid. Don't come to me for another bill. I'm not paying you anything. I'm off the grid completely, 100%. I disconnected your wire. Take your wire. Get out of here. So then he hooks the wire up down to my shed house, down on the beach. And now I got to pay, he wants me to pay 100 pesos a month to have one light in my shed house. You know what? I'm going to disconnect that. I'm going to go buy the wire when I get to Masbate, which, by the way, guys, Masbate City, I don't know if you saw my videos on my Facebook or video here. Masbate City is this, guys. No school for 1 week. Proclamation by the governor, no school for 1 week while they're doing cleanup to help keep everybody out of there so they can clean everything up. It's a mess. So I'm going to try to email my bank to see if they're still in business. You know, we got paychecks coming up pretty soon. Social Security's coming, my pension's coming, and I don't need money. I have money here. If I did need it, I need to be able to know if they're going to be open so I can go get it, you know. Yeah, please like the channel, guys. Give a thumbs up. Just tap on your screen if you're on your phone. Just double tap the center of your screen. It'll give a thumbs up. That's the way you can do an easy like. And most of you here in the room are already subscribed. That's why you came in so quickly, because you already know that I'm going live. It's really good. Thank you very much for coming in. So are you done with your cooking yet, Will? Those Angus burgers? Send them on over. Could use a big Angus burger right about now. They fed me a pancake this morning. I told Norland, the one who cooked them, I told Rosalind I need to teach Norland how to cook pancakes. Her batter, her dough is just, But I ate too, I was so starved. Now they're in there eating fish sinigang, which Charm says, you want rice? I said, no, I'm okay. I ate one mango. I ate a big juicy mango, and I said, that's enough for my lunch today. I'm still carrying too much weight. I'm at 74 kilos right now. I got to get this pop off, get back to normal again. My normal weight was around 72, and I got up to like 78 or so, and it was all belly. It all went to my tummy. My tummy got fat. So I'm trying to work really hard to get the tummy back down to normal so it's flat again. It's terrible. I guess I got to start pulling the fishing nets, really, to exercise the right group of muscles to strengthen up my stomach and get the fat out of there. We'll be all right. I'll get it. My website designer texted me this morning. Hold on. You want to add my distributors on there? 1,000 pesos to do it. Let's try. I'm outside. That could be the problem. How's that, PK? I moved the phone 1 foot back towards the house. I probably could just go inside. I think they're done eating in there anyway, on the front porch. I just thought I'd pop in for a minute. I watched Ray some this morning and until he got offline. Give him some view hours, you know. He's got to get up to his 4,000 view hours now. He reached the 3,000 view hour point, but he's still got to reach the 4,000 view hour point and get up to 1,000 subscribers. So sooner or later, Ray will get up there. I'm not far behind him. I think we're going to get close to 500 really soon. As soon as I hit the 500, they monetize, they open up channel, then I should be able to get more subscribers. A lot more people will see that we're online. YouTube will release it and actually show that we're online so people can come watch us if they want. So what I need to get good at, though, is making thumbnails, because I don't know how to make thumbnails. I need to figure out a program where I can generate some decent thumbnails for what I'm doing, my content, nice, clear, that look like a label, the ones like James makes and Karen and them to make really nice thumbnails. I think that's the key to getting people to come into the channel, is have a nice, pretty thumbnail that's attractive, or something on it that someone might want to watch, you know, and instead of just my mug, you know. Probably not cutting it. So anyways, what have you guys been up to? Waiting on me to go live? I'm just joking. I've been so busy, guys. Anyway, I told you guys how I got to get to town now. It sucks. We got to drive the motor over. We'll have to start making little marks where you get the best signal. Then you can always set the tripod in those spots to get the best signal, to keep, depending on where you are on the property. It sounds good. I think the wind blows the antenna downstairs, so it don't matter where we go. Something's going to happen, you know. I need to put a more solid antenna up for downstairs. And I want to find a good antenna. I have a EAP 110 TP-Link I just bought. I put it downstairs. That's the one we're using down there now. And I had a WAV-Link, but the WAV-Link, it's like, I got to figure out which direction to put the antennas in. You know, they have the antennas that stick up. Like the WAV-Link, I can move the antennas around, you know. But the TP-Link is just solid. Straight up 2 antennas, just like that. So, I don't know. Hello, Judith. You look like you just freshly showered. Yep. I need to find a good antenna. Anybody know of a decent antenna that's not too damn expensive that I can open up my range with? Because, man, I've got a pole on top of my roof, guys. I don't know if you watched the UFO video from James, the one I posted, my wife had made. He was looking up. Let me show you this sucker. He was looking up at my antenna post on top of my roof, and he saw the blue light on the antenna. I can show you this without blinding you. Hold on. There's my antenna on top of my roof, okay? There's a couple antennas there. I know. At the little window. Anyway, you see the antenna there, guys. There's I can't even see it, I'm blind looking into the sun. There's antennas up there that the guy uses for JM-Pesa Wi-Fi to receive and transmit the signal. Lost my signal. The ending on that video was hilarious. Yeah, it was hilarious. Everybody was rolling. I'm back now. I had to get back inside. I was just trying to show you the antenna. I don't know if you guys saw it. That tall pole right on my top of my roof. The sucker's up there like, I don't know, maybe 40 feet. With tie wires, guide wires on it. Tied down, coming down here. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, they're still there. The guide wires are all still there. It didn't bother. The storm didn't bother them. I've got 5 sets of guide wires holding that post straight. And then the post it's only welded at the bottom. But the problem I got is the guy that's using has a JM Peso Wi-Fi here. He's got good antennas. He's transmitting pretty far through the village, just from the top of my house. And I got to figure out how to get that type of antenna to transmit my Starlink signal. You know? Ah, okay. Froze on the pick of the antenna for a second. Yeah. I don't know. Probably if I walk back over where we had the Wi-Fi earlier and it was kind of choppy a little bit, but I look from that direction, you'll be able to see it. But it's right up in the sun right now. The sun's right up there, so burn your eyes looking up there. So anyway, I need to figure out a good antenna that I can run the cable from my Starlink, a power, PoE cable to like a TP-Link, and somehow get it up on my roof that it has 360-degree coverage and covers, say, 600 meters, like that. That would put the signal all the way into the beach, all the way into the water. I wouldn't need anything else if I just had an antenna that was capable of doing that. I got the power for it. I just got to find the right antenna, and I don't know which one. I look at different antennas on Shopee and Lazada, and if you believe all that blah, 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 I need to find somebody who's an expert on antennas to tell me, hey, Mike, this is what you should install if you want to have good signal all the way out into the ocean, with my antenna, with my Starlink. I need to be able to transmit that signal directional, 360 degrees, have it at the ocean, have it all the way in the back of my yard, all the way up to the end of my property. It's 100 from my house, it's probably 200 meters to the top of the property, and it's about 40 meters to the beach. So I just need something that can transmit that far. Yeah, I don't know. He's got his own thing. The thing is, I'm his competition. He doesn't want to help me with my antenna because he's earning money from his JM Peso antenna on my roof that my solar panels provide power to. The only thing he does is hook up his electronics. Solar power is powering his antenna, which is on top of my roof. And then he's supposed to give me free Wi-Fi.
I'm going with you and Mama.
Okay, his Wi-Fi sucks.
Papa, Mama,
it's never there.
To go yet.
Okay, have a seat, son. We're gonna go in a little bit. Daddy's just relaxing.
Papa, what are taking?
We're walking.
Why?
You don't believe me? How can we take something? You went yesterday, right?
Yeah.
How are we gonna take something? You tell me how we're gonna take a boat. Then what?
Walk to the San Antonio.
Walk to San Antonio. Then what?
And drive the car.
Drive the truck to Balut.
Yeah.
Then come back
Yeah.
all the way to San Antonio.
Yeah.
Then load the water bottles on the boat.
Yeah.
Bring them back.
Papa, I think we bring a motorcycle and we
Chariot.
put it to the boat.
We need the chariot, son.
Oh, why?
PK, I have a friend that worked for Dish Network here, like installing satellite cable dish and stuff. I'll ask him if he has any ideas. I appreciate it. Yeah, tell him my situation. I'm running a Starlink Gen 2, and I just want to be able to project my signal 360 degrees
Papa, why
for
we need the
500
chariot?
meters and see
Why
what he
we need
recommends.
the chariot?
We have to take the chariot, son,
Why?
because the water bottles are in it. Can't carry those on a motorcycle. There's 16 water bottles.
Yeah.
So anyways, yeah, if you could find out for me something. I have two like signal dishes here that I took down. They're the one we use here in the Philippines for signal, Cignal, signal, and spelled with a C. Anyways, I've got two dishes on my roof. If there was some way I could hook up the old satellite dishes, and transmit through those somehow. I don't know. Anyway, it's different kind of cable, I guess. But I really like to learn how. I could do it if somebody gives me a good idea how to do it. Hi, John Landon. How you doing? Good to have you in the room. Good afternoon, James and Karen. How are you guys? I'm just taking a quick break while I do a little live feed, and then we're going to head to Balut the hard way. The hardest way we've ever had to do it since we lived here. Anyway, pain in the rear. 500 meters, PK, in all directions. 360 degrees, 500 meters. And once I put one antenna up that has 360 degree coverage, that'll be perfect. I'll put it on my antenna up on top of my roof to be able to project the signal outside. That's what I really need is Wi-Fi outside. I got good Wi-Fi inside. I just don't have good Wi-Fi outside. If I can get all the way down to the water on the beach and get all the way up to the end of the property the other way, I'll be able to walk around anywhere with Wi-Fi. Just still a little sick, James. Sorry to hear that.
Papa, the volume like her is not working.
Okay. Anyway,
Papa, this is not working, the volume.
the volume's not working.
Yeah, that one.
Why is it not working?
I don't know.
Did you try turning it up? Well, I'm sad to hear that you're still sick, James. That's 3 days already of sickness. I don't know what you guys are taking for it, or what your sickness is. Is it stomach, flu, fever, cold, runny nose, stopped up? I don't know. Because depending on what's wrong would depend on the medicine you need. Anyway, we're just so, nobody's gotten sick over here. We're just so busy. Micah had fever the other day, but that was it. It's a virus. Huh. What kind of virus? Do you know? Did you go to the doctor? Viruses are not good. Hope it's not COVID. Throat, sinuses, voices bad. Well, that sounds bad. For your throat, use Vicks Vapor Rub on your throat. For your voice, calamansi juice, ginger juice mixed together. Make a hot toddy out of calamansi and ginger. And for your sinuses, take Sinutab. Sinutab will clear you up here and help you out. Might even help get rid of your fever. So that's what I would do. Sinutab, juice for your throat, and Vicks Vapor Rub. You can even put Vicks on your lip here, a little bit of Vicks here. So every time you breathe, it's going in, it's helping you keep your sinuses cleared too. Ginger, calamansi, honey, and hot water or hot tea. PK says he agrees with that. So that should clear you guys up. If you have anything else, loperamide helps with that. And clotrimazole works good if your tummy's acting up. You got a lot of pain and gas in your tummy. You can also take that green eucalyptus liquid they sell here, and rub it on your stomach for flatulence. Okay, Bama's watching the tides roll. Roll, tide, roll. Good morning, Bama. I guess your team is winning, huh? That's nice. I don't watch football too much, guys.
I watch football.
I told you the other day in a live feed why.
Papa, I watch football.
They destroyed my wanting to go watch sports when they corrupted sports for political reasons. I just said, never mind.
Papa,
Bunch of losers. I don't want to watch losers all the time. Yep.
look now, Papa.
Yeah, James, don't drink cold water.
Papa, look.
Bama won. Okay, very good.
Look. Papa, look.
Very good. What, hon? That's good exercise, huh? Anyway, guys, we're about to go to Ballard here in just a minute. Charm's wrapping things up, and I'm gonna drive the Chariot. Charm will probably drive a motorcycle. We'll drive as far as we can on the top of the wall down to where the other boat is, and then I'll just have to pay the guys to help me carry the bottles to the boat, throw them all in the boat, take us across, load them on the shore. Then from there, I gotta find a way to carry them from there through another guy's yard, maybe, if his gate's open. Figure out how to get to my truck. That's the tough part. I gotta get the bottles to my truck. And my truck is on the other side of San Antonio. It's about oh, I don't know, 300 or 400 meters down the beach. And I got 16 plastic bottles to carry. I'm thinking about just using my rubber and tying them all together and just lift up the whole bunch at one time, put it on my shoulders, and just carry them to my truck that way. But it's a bummer. All the beach there's stickers, you know, thorns this long from the trees there, sticking up. Got me yesterday. I got like 4 thorns in one in my left foot and one in my right foot yesterday. Didn't even see them. Yep. There's Hawaiian thorns. There's all kinds of thorns from the prickly bushes around the beach. James and Karen know what I'm talking about. They saw them. Boy, they're long, 1.25 inches long, the damn thorns, or longer. So anyway, they were getting in my shoes, and I don't feel like doing that again today. We'll figure something out. I just got to get my truck closer to the area where we drop the bottles, so that I can take them through someone else's yard and load them up. There's a lot of ways to get over there, but the hard way is carrying those 16 bottles all the way down the beach, making two or three trips. It's probably 90 degrees today, 85 to 90 degrees, very hot. So, okay, add the honey. It will fight off inflammatory, good antibiotic, and also does relieve your throat, soothe the pain in your throat. Yep. Wow, yeah. Yeah, those thorns are not fun, I'll tell you. They just, you get them in your shoe, they go right through your slipper, right into the bottom of your foot. Hopefully when you're walking, you feel it touch the bottom of your foot, you stop immediately, lift your foot up. Take your shoe off and get the sticker out. But watch where you put your foot down while you're taking your shoe off. Yeah, you guys ready?
Yep.
What's that all about? What are you, gangsta?
Yep.
Okay, Mama's ready to go?
I don't know.
Well, why don't you find out?
Wait, I have to put something on.
My daughter. Mosquito thorns. They're big. The Hawaiian has them. The branches down there on the trees on the beach, I forgot what they're called. Charm knows what they're called. The Zion name. They're wicked. They remind me of the thorns you see in the pictures that they put on the crown of Jesus when they crucified him. Just, I mean, long, sharp thorns.
We're walking. How about we're walking?
Honey locust, yeah. Very similar, James says, to the honey locust. So now you guys know what they call it in Missouri. That's almost the same tree that we have here.
We're walking.
Go on a minute, son. Let me relax a minute.
Hey, we're walking, man.
Okay, man. You go walk, man. Comb your hair, man.
I'm lazy dunk on my head. Have a look. Have a look.
All right, guys. Anyway, I must go ahead and stop my live feed. James, why don't you guys go live if you can talk a little bit. Ray was on live earlier. You know, just go on live so you can tell all your folks how you're doing. I'm sure people are interested to know how you're doing since you got home. But anyway, I'm gonna get ready to go get this water chore done. Once I get that done, we're good for another, week and a half for water here. I haven't got my filters for my machine yet. The guy hasn't sent them to me yet. I'm still gotta wait for them. And today I'm gonna order a 5-stage with UV water filtration system. So I can at least clean up the water I have before it gets through my mineral water machine. Then it'll be just pure clean water going into the mineral water machine. The Kent water maker for mineral water. I think it's going to be a whole lot better. So James says Karen is sleeping. His voice is terrible. Okay, well anyway, get well, James. You're in our prayers. You and Karen, you guys all take care.
We're going now.
You guys that came in the room, please subscribe. We're going to be back in a little while. I'll go live again this afternoon, and we'll chat with you guys some more. We'll get this chore done, and then I'll come back. Probably a few hours, we'll be back. So you guys take care. God bless you. We love you. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.